We have a video presentation from Statewide Legal Services of Connecticut. We're going to start the video momentarily, and I can take your questions at the end of the video. Okay, so without further ado, here we go. Roll it.
Sorry, I did what I said I wouldn't do. I've got to.
That's okay.
Got to re-click it so you guys get audio. So I'll be pushing it right back. Hold on.
No problem, Angela. Thank you.
Hello. Let me ask you a question. Are you experiencing a non-criminal legal problem? Such as, are you being threatened with eviction? Are you losing valuable public housing, like Section 8? Are there bad conditions in your apartment that might be affecting the health of your family? Have you applied for government benefits, like Social Security disability, Medicaid, SAGA, food stamps, Husky, but you've been rejected and you don't know what to do? Maybe you're unemployed and fighting for those unemployment benefits. Maybe a family matter has landed you in court. These are life-altering legal problems, and it's scary not to know what to do or who to turn to. But I'm here because I have good news for you. I'm Jan Chiretto, the Executive Director of Statewide Legal Services of Connecticut. We're a legal aid office that helps very low-income people, like you, resolve their legal problems, like those, and more. We do this by providing you with vital information that's personalized to your case, detailed advice about procedures, regulations, your rights, the law, and how to craft the best strategy to get what you need, to get justice. In the next half hour, you will hear more about our program and services from some dedicated people who work here. Our services are free, thanks to generous private and government donations and grants. We work with other legal aid offices throughout the state to form a powerful network of lawyers and paralegals and service providers, all dedicated to helping low-income people with legal needs. I will return at the conclusion of this presentation to tell you more about how to get in touch with us and access our services. Thanks for joining us, and stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Matt Dugan, the IT Administrator for Statewide Legal Services. I'm here to tell you just a little bit more about our agency. Statewide Legal Services strives to assure access to our services for all low-income eligible applicants. We are a telephonic and an online intake portal for easy access to any applicant with a phone, computer, or mobile device. SLS is primarily a telephone hotline staffed by well-trained intake specialists and advocates. To accommodate all individuals and populations we serve, SLS uses a third-party translation service, including accessibility for hearing impaired callers. Our office hours are from Monday through Friday from 8:45 a.m. to 4:45 p.m. SLS serves as a centralized intake portal for the Connecticut network of legal aid. We provide intake for civil matters only and referrals to other legal aid partners throughout the state. Case acceptance for our hotline consists of opening a case record for income-eligible applicants and providing many services such as advice, brief service, or a referral most of the time on the same day. For our case handling, we only accept cases that meet our service priorities. Our callers first speak with an intake specialist that will make a preliminary assessment of the legal issue presented, obtain information about the client's household composition and income. Once eligibility is established according to the federal poverty guidelines and other requirements are met, a record is generated and then the call is transferred to an advocate. This advocate could be an attorney or a paralegal supervised by an attorney who will immediately provide legal advice and self-help information and would consider a referral to another legal aid partner or to our pro bono unit. We have 4 substantive units that handle cases related to family, housing, government benefits, or limited consumer issues. Our automated triage telephone system explains to prospective clients the areas of law that we cover. Examples are, in the family unit, SLS handles divorce, custody and visitation, domestic violence, and restraining orders. The housing unit will typically handle landlord and tenant issues such as evictions, repairs, security deposits, and tenants' rights. The government benefits units accepts all federal and Social Security issues, Medicare, state and temporary family assistance, including unemployment compensation matters. Telephonic triage provides information to the caller about our website, which contains many resource materials and self-help brochures, including links to other legal and non-legal referral resources. You will get more information about these types of cases during this presentation. Applicants can have 24-hour access to SLS's online intake application. All online applicants will be contacted within 3 business days to go over their application for review and completion of any missing information needed to establish eligibility for assistance. All information collected from applicants, whether through the hotline or the online system, is confidential and protected under strict security.
Hello. I am guessing you or a family member or friend have had problems like one of these with certain government agencies. I sent all my papers in on time, but they still cut off my SNAP. You know, what used to be called food stamps. What do I do now to eat? Or, why am I being denied SSI disability benefits? I keep applying. I'm homeless, I am sick, and I can't work. This makes no sense. Or, so what about all these unemployment benefits? I applied for my part-time job back when my boss closed down, but I still haven't received a penny. I need that income to make my rent. What do I do now? If you meet the rules for a government agency program, then you are eligible for the benefits. I'll say again, if you meet the rules for a government agency benefit program, then you are eligible for the benefits. You have not only the right to apply, but also the right to appeal if you are denied or terminated wrongly. But the time limits to appeal are strict and they can come up on you fast. Pay attention to your notice. Generally, it is 60 days from the date of the agency's notice, maybe a little longer if you have a good reason to appeal late. And it's only 21 days for unemployment compensation. So don't delay applying and appealing, and call us if you need legal help. We at SLS have a benefits unit with legal staff who are experienced with these kinds of agency benefit problems. If you cannot find the answer to your question on our website, ctlawhelp.org, then apply to talk to us by going to apply.slsct.org or call us at 1-800-453-3320. Remember, we are not the agencies involved, and we don't know your personal information. We are legal aid, We know what your legal rights are and how to help you pursue them. Please don't suffer alone. If you have a legal right to a government benefit such as SNAP, Medicaid, SSI, or other cash assistance, or unemployment compensation, apply, appeal, check us out online, and call us if you need legal help. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Matt Provost, and I'm the managing attorney of the Family Unit at Statewide Legal Services of Connecticut. As you know, we're a telephone hotline providing advice to individuals with their issues. And you may be wondering what we handle in the Family Unit. If you were to call our hotline, we would be able to assist you on a number of topics. One main topic that we handle is domestic violence. So if a family member or a roommate, a girlfriend or boyfriend or ex-girlfriend or boyfriend is threatening you or physically hurting you, of course, please call 911. But if you need court assistance and court orders, you can call our hotline and ask for help with a restraining order. In a restraining order, the court can order a variety of things. For example, a person can't threaten you any longer, they're supposed to stay away from you, have no contact, which includes phone, email, text. There can be orders entered that protect children. There can be orders with regards to utilities, rent and mortgage, insurance, keeping things in place and not allowing the other person to change those things. Often we can refer these domestic violence and restraining order cases to the local legal aid programs that would handle the case directly with you in court. Another main issue on the hotline that we handle is divorce. And we'd be able to give you basic information on divorce, such as what are the types of divorce in Connecticut, what's the process like, how long does it take, what forms do I need. And there are forms available online and also in the courthouses. They're the same, and we can be able to assist you in telling you which forms you would need for your particular situation. We can also get into specifics about your divorce case. For example, things with regards to service, if your spouse has been away for a long period of time, if you have specific children's issues, if you have questions about moving out of state, financial issues, and of course, we would handle any emergency issues that you may have as well. Another topic we cover in the Family Unit, custody and visitation. For individuals who have kids that have never been married, we would be able to tell you what rights both parties have in a custody case with regards to finances and kids. And we also would be able to assist in the rare case that grandparents call us with questions about visitation for their grandchildren. We can handle those in the hotline as well. We also are able to assist by referring callers to clinics where we have volunteer attorneys from the local areas who staff those clinics to help with paperwork. That's an option as well. And we also handle some specialty calls like education, special education, expulsion. We do handle those cases and we refer those often to the local legal aid programs in our network. And those cases can be taken for direct representation by those attorneys. So we ask that you please call our hotline with any questions. We're able to help you with your issues, and we hope we're able to help you and give you peace of mind so that you have knowledge and power to step forward and take your case on, and you're welcome to call us back with questions as your case moves forward. Those are some basics in the Family Unit. You can call our hotline at 800-453-3320, or you can apply online 24 hours a day by typing the following into your web browser: the word apply.slsct.org. Thanks for your time.
Hi, my name is Moses Beckett, and I'm the managing attorney with Statewide Legal Services of Connecticut's Housing Unit. In our Housing Unit, we provide free legal advice to help you solve your legal problems. Anything ranging from help with demanding your security deposit to help with starting up a payment into court action if your home is in need of repairs that your landlord is refusing to make. If you have a housing subsidy in danger of termination, or you can't understand all of the terms of your lease, or you just want help understanding what to expect when you get to housing court, we're here. If you're going through an eviction, you do not have to go through that process alone. An eviction, even if it isn't your fault, can and will negatively impact your life for many years to come, and we want to see you avoid that when possible. Our attorneys and paralegals are here to not only advise you on your rights as tenants, but also your responsibility as tenants, so that you can be well informed and enter into successful landlord-tenant relationships. We have a housing unit that is kind and knowledgeable and here to help you understand your rights and achieve access to safe and affordable housing. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jonathan Kayes, and I'm a pro bono coordinator for Statewide Legal Services of Connecticut. One of my primary roles in the pro bono unit is to administer the Call for Law project. Created over 20 years ago, Call for Law expands the categories of law that SLS can provide advice on. Similar to SLS's 1-800 hotline, this project aims to connect qualified applicants with volunteer pro bono attorneys to receive telephonic advice on consumer-based issues, such as, but not limited to, debt collection, creditor harassment, small claims collection practices, and bankruptcy, specifically Chapter 7. To apply, either call the hotline number 1-800-453-3320 and explain your consumer issues to the intake specialist, or use our online application process at apply.slsct.org. The Call for Law project aims to connect the applicant with a volunteer attorney who is an expert on providing legal advice for their consumer needs. Depending on the issues and the availability of a volunteer attorney, it may take 1 to 2 weeks to find the appropriate volunteer attorney for each applicant. If an applicant mentions that there is an emergency, such as an upcoming court date, we will give priority to that application and make every effort to expedite the referral to a pro bono attorney. Although we cannot guarantee representation for every client that applies, we will provide every applicant with additional resources to other services or organizations that may be able to help. Since its inception, the Call for Law program has succeeded in helping thousands of low-income clients to better understand their legal rights and options in consumer law matters, and has provided clients the necessary tools they need to level the playing field and obtain just results for their consumer law problems. We look forward to helping you in our pro bono unit, and we thank you.
Hello, my name is Don Phillips, and I'm the pro bono attorney manager at Statewide Legal Services. I want to thank Jonathan, who works in the pro bono unit, who just gave a terrific presentation on one of our programs, the Call for Law program, which we use for consumer law matters. I'm going to explain a couple other programs that we have in a moment, but I want to start by first saying that at SLS we have a pro bono attorney panel comprised of lawyers who volunteer to provide legal representation and advice on a wide range of legal areas. There are a few areas of law that we do not have volunteers for, including criminal matters, foreclosures, pardons, but for the most part, we have attorneys who volunteer to provide help in such a wide variety of areas. So I want to talk a little bit about how we do that and what those areas include. So we have two other programs besides Call for Law. The first one is direct representation. This is the type of program where an attorney agrees to represent a client throughout a case from start to finish, and through part of a case, an important hearing that a client needs some help with. And they include the types of law that they include are housing, and this is landlord-tenant, evictions, return of security deposits, things like that. Family law cases, divorce, child support, visitation, those type of issues. We do have a small number of attorneys who will volunteer to help a client file a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. We also get involved with school matters, expulsions and discipline cases. We have attorneys who will help with those particular issues. We also help with certain benefits, including employment rights and unemployment compensation issues. We also get heavily involved with, we handle a number of cases, our attorneys do, our pro bono attorneys do, handle a number of cases in the disability area. So Social Security Administration hearings and trying to reverse denials. We also have attorneys who will help clients who need a simple will or who are looking to provide a power of attorney to another individual. We have another program called the Pro Bono Clinics, Law Clinics. We have two different types of clinics. One is security deposits. Again, that's where a client will meet one-on-one with an attorney to review and prepare a case to file to get the return of a security deposit that's been wrongfully held. We have a second clinic that helps clients who have specific issues about family law. And again, those are one-on-one meetings with a volunteer attorney. We get referrals into our unit directly from our own advocates who have already discussed cases with the client and who determine that they need more help, they need more representation than what we can provide over the phone. We also get referrals from other legal aid organizations. We assess them all. I wish we had attorneys for everybody who needs a pro bono attorney. Unfortunately, that's not the case, so we have to make some hard decisions sometimes, but we do try to help. And even in those cases where we can't provide a volunteer attorney, we will try to provide some additional referral or information. I want to thank you, and hopefully we can be of service to you in the future.
Hello again. I hope you found our presentation about statewide legal services helpful. At Statewide, we strive to give every client the dignity and respect they deserve. Every year, we empower thousands of people by giving them the tools they need to resolve their legal problems. If you or someone you know is experiencing this kind of a problem, I urge you to contact us. Our hotline is open Monday through Friday. It's a toll-free call, 1-800-453-3320. That's 1-800-453-3320. Now, we do get a lot of calls, and your wait times could vary. So, you can also apply online in English and in Spanish, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Just go to apply.slsct.org. That's apply.slsct.org. And in Spanish, it's aplicar.slsct.org. On our website, you will find many helpful self-help brochures that you can download and print. We have links to useful resources, and we have learning videos and games you may find entertaining and helpful. Don't forget, if you or someone you know is experiencing a civil legal problem that can have life-altering consequences, please do not hesitate to contact us. Thanks for joining us today, and best to you in all you do.
Thank you very much, Angela, for sharing that video for all of us. We really appreciate that. That concludes the video portion. If there are any questions, I'll do my very best to give you some sort of answer or clarification. Otherwise, what we could do is, try to get you the contact information for the statewide legal services team. I'm not sure if that was presented or not in that video, if they did any kind of, website or emails or things like that. But that concludes the video portion.
Jason, I'll just mention if anyone does have a question, they can unmute themselves. It does mute everyone by default. So if you did have a question, feel free to unmute or use the chat.
Okay, thank you about that, Angela. I didn't know that. Thanks.
All right, I think we can just wrap up then.
Okay, thank you very much for all who attended. Thank you and have a great day.
All right, Jason, I'm gonna go stop the recording.